The Hollywood
sign transformed.
were arrested for trespassing after altering the famous Hollywood sign.
So it looks like a lot of people defaced the Hollywood sign since its erection in 1923. Defacements of the sign have been done as pranks, social activism, or self-promotion by musicians and recently, influencers. One band, the Raffies, defaced the Hollywood sign with their own name in 1985. Their defacement came out as Raffi saw it though after they couldn't place the exclamation points at the end of their band name. For 1985, this was international news, but the Raffies didn't capitalize on it because they feared jail time. Today, we're going to break down Los Angeles duo Junior Varsity, who defaced the Hollywood sign in April 2021 to promote their debut single Cold Blood, but were actually willing to get arrested for it. After meeting as students at NYU, Bay Area vocalist Gregor Rahm and New Jersey producer Zach Michelle formed Junior Varsity in Los Angeles in 2019. That 2019 date puts a considerable time difference between their formation and their Hollywood sign stunt. While most would assume that Zach and Greg simply honed in on their craft during this time and prepared a rollout for Junior Varsity's material, they did the opposite. They put on 3-day live show events in Los Angeles and New York City, calling them an effing weekend. They attracted thousands of eager concert goers, despite having no released music. Before looking into these shows, the underground superstars they attracted, and how they grew a grassroots fan base, I want to break down what Junior Varsity dubs the singularity, the reasoning behind all of this. Across interviews with Zach and Greg, they continuously talk about how their decisions have been motivated by their desire to avoid the singularity. When Complex writer Seamus Faye asked them about how they communicated Junior Varsity's value with no released music, Greg responded, "I think for us, it's more about being bored with the singularity of music and how music is being released. To be an artist, drop a song, and then build a career off of a single is just really singular and has been done the same way forever. In marketing, a value proposition is a summarization of why customers should choose your product over another. Within music marketing, an artist's value proposition is communicated by artists differentiating themselves during the release of their music, through both the music itself and its rollout. Because music marketing and rollouts are so singular, there's a step-by-step, formulaic process to drop an album or even a single. Junior Varsity's value proposition is that they jumbled up the process, almost doing it backwards. Zach and Greg have shared that their main motivation for flipping the script in this way was world building. They wanted to build a name, reputation, image, and associated energy behind Junior Varsity so that fans could rally behind them when a first single dropped. To explain how they carried out this world building, let's unpack an effing weekend and everything else Junior Varsity did from 2019 through April 2021. In 2019, Greg rebranded after releasing a plethora of now deleted tracks by announcing he would only be releasing music under Junior Varsity alongside Zach. In October 2019, Junior Varsity launched an effing weekend by playing 3 free back-to-back shows in New York City sponsored by the blog Ones to Watch. Greg and Zach characterized their events as puck-inspired, where mosh pits and injuries are included as part of the package one signs up for by attending an effing weekend. They shared that the initiative always since the beginning with the live show with the music is for people to really feel something. You might question how Junior Varsity was able to put on these underground live shows and attract an audience bigger than the entourage they came with, but they attribute it to word of mouth and the event's back-to-back format. They shared that if 100 concert goers came to the first night, there will be 1,000 by the third night. Even from the jump, an effing weekend did exactly what Junior Varsity wanted it to do: build a world around their name and create a grassroots fan base for the duo. Since the original New York City dates in 2019, Junior Varsity also hosted an effing weekend in Tokyo and Los Angeles. Alongside an effing weekend, Instagram snippets have been critical in the duo's world building effort by building a fan base for themselves through social media beyond the physical spaces their shows offer. After signing with Warner Music Group, Junior Varsity extended their existence beyond live venues by dropping their debut single Cold Blood in April 2021. Cold Blood is this deeply 2000s inspired cut that pulls from alternative, hip-hop, alt-rock, and indie sounds backed by lyricism covering traumatic experiences with the police, significant others, and friendships. Cold Blood is low-key but still it's hard, and it was the perfect choice for Junior Varsity to make their entrance on. To back this entrance, Greg, artist Andy Cole, and photographer Landon Yoss constructed a 45 by 33 feet draping of a cow and threw it up over the Hollywood sign's O on Cold Blood's launch day. After what they described as an 8-minute heist, the trio were arrested by the LAPD, who thought that they were vegan protesters. Junior Varsity's stunt made the LA Times, the New York Post, and KTLA, all while being seen by millions of Los Angelinos. Junior Varsity's stunt separated them from the Raffies because they were willing to be arrested for their stunt, because taking credit is what propels you to success. You may be asking, why cows? While Junior Varsity shared that they want to keep the symbolism of the cow under wraps, the Cold Blood music video does depict a heist to steal a cow, so there is a connection. Months later, Junior Varsity followed up Cold Blood with Weather, another 2000s inspired cut. Instead of being based in trauma and lost friendship like Cold Blood, Weather is a celebration of childhood friendship. Its accompanying music video features cliche and nostalgic images of mid-2000s summer, which probably reflects the experiences of Zach and Greg. French-Korean pop artist Spilltab is featured on the song's back end, and is the perfect fit to match the anthemic, nostalgic energy Junior Varsity bring on Weather's front end. Following this string of singles, Junior Varsity released their first full-length project in August 2021, a self-titled EP. Running at 6 tracks for 13 minutes, including both Cold Blood and Weather, the EP is the perfect continuation and packaging of that 2000s inspired alt-rock and indie energy. Paired with this nostalgic sound, its lyrical content is a definite continuation of Cold Blood and Weather's themes, with Greg continuously exploring his childhood and teenage years throughout the effort. Outside of tracks that deal with childhood experiences and friendship, another common theme on the album album is overcoming depression. Overall, the EP's instrumentals, Greg's vocal performances, and its overarching themes are incredible. Although the EP is just a sample of the work that they had previewed at an effing weekend, it was widely celebrated by fans. After the EP, Junior Varsity took a short hiatus from officially releasing music, but kept on with the same type of world building as they had in the past through an effing weekend and Instagram. On top of this, the duo launched a Discord server in January, and have actively used it as a way to connect with their audiences in a deeper way outside of physical spaces. It's definitely a smart move because the duo directly interacts with fans, hosts listening parties, and offers glimpses into merch and live event ticket access. The main release they promoted thus far through the Discord is their May 2022 single, Share Your Feelings. Share Your Feelings is a perfect new take on the 2000s aesthetic they'd explored in the past, but this time from a new direction. The song explores the desire to feel closer to a closed-off partner through an extremely poppy sound. The pop direction and flair that Junior Varsity are taking their music in is extremely exciting for me. I hope to see more of this direction on upcoming singles and future releases, such as their next full-length project, which they've been teasing through Discord. Junior Varsity, if you're out there, we'd love to connect for an interview with you and talk about what's next for you. Thank you, this has been TORMEALL.